Now let me just verify my Twitch is working. I think it is, so that's also good news. Let me double check my sound is okay. Yeah, sounds pretty good. Okay, that is ready, that is ready. And then last but not least... Yeah, I think we're good, music's good, everything's good. I just need to do... Oh, music's gone. Last thing I need to do is just expand Twitch chat so Twitch chat pops up on screen. And I think then we are as ready as can be, basically. So this and great. That's all we have to do, and now we are ready. Alright, welcome to another stream. Today we are doing a little bit of preparation, because not this weekend, the weekend after will be the very big Ursiiday tournament. So I figured, why not prepare early? And I think that would be nice. So let's see. Let me quickly check if everything is on the wish list that I'm missing. It says 7, but I'm missing 9, so not everything is on there. And I assume it's the later one, so maybe not even. This one? Yeah, this one's not on there. And maybe this one? No, that is on there. SD car. Oh, memo is also on there. Just fixing the wish list very quickly before we... Ah, there it is. Xatu. I still don't have Xatu. It's weird. Hey, good. I want to test out different decks because this tournament is soon, right? And there's a lot of interesting decks flying around and so on. Of course, the strongest decks are still there. For now, I've highlighted these 4, which I think, of course, are one of the stronger metas, and then maybe a Naganadel Gustlord deck, but I just don't have a second Naganadel. We have Psychic Eevee, or just the Sylveon Espeon. That took some effort. I haven't played with this yet, so I want to try it, just to see what are its strong suits, what are its weak parts. That is definitely something I want to do, and see how that goes. Because this is, I think, the most consistent deck right now, if you had to put it on anything. Let me quickly overwrite all of these things and then put it on screen, because that's something I definitely want to run. And at the same time, let's put it on screen, because I think I'll try that one first, for sure. Bang. Then, what else do I want to try? I want to try... I have Buzzwole. I've been close to tournament with this one, right? With the Buzzwole deck. Now, of course, this is a version more adapted to current day's meta. So let's see how that goes. Hello, Mastage. Good to see you. Doing great. How about yourself? Then, I want to try this Flareon deck, which beat me in the last tournament. But also, it had... I need 2 Magbees. I only have 1 Magbee, for whatever reason. I can always get 1 more using points. It's fine. It's definitely an option. And then there's this one, which is another deck, which is great. I can't press... Oh, okay. It's not a great deck. I'm just missing 1 more elemental switch because I only have 1 for whatever reason, which is also strange. But these are strong meta decks, and what I want to show you for that reason, if you give me a second, is how I came to these conclusions, and I think that could be fun to see. Yeah, let me quickly change bang to this, and then give me 1 more second. Oh, 1 second is very slow apparently. This one. There we go. So here you can see all the decks in the A4 set. Not that good. My cat has a sprained leg. Ooh, and now she's walking on 3 paws. Oh, that's very sad. Honestly, I'm a big cat person as well, so no, that's not good news. Luckily, sprain should go away. It's not too bad in that sense, but it's also not nice to see your cat limping around. Hope it gets better soon. Yeah, it's not fun, but definitely give it some good rest, extra cuddles, extra whatever it needs. Just for the extra support, maybe we'll get better earlier. But yeah, that's not nice, no, I can imagine. But yeah, yeah, these are the decks used in the A4 set since it got released. A total of 77 tournaments, 8,000 plus players, 20,000 matches have been recorded. I think what I want to press is also this button just to combine into 1 archetype. Oh no, that's not what I want, sorry. I misunderstood that. Anyways, this is what we have, right? The most played one, of course, Giratina Darkrai, 53% win rate. Espeon Sylveon second with 54% win rate, so slightly higher, and then Buzzwole Pheromosa 53% win rate. So these are, in my opinion, the top 3 decks right now, also the most played ones. They are strong decks, right? They are the most consistent as of now, with Espeon Sylveon by statistics being the most consistent. That can be anything, but that is something I think is important. And then I was basically looking, okay, so if these ones are played most, right, what is the deck that can do the best against all of them? So if you, for example, look at Nagano Guzzlord, let's see the win rate, they have a 65% win rate against Espeon Sylveon. So it's a very good deck against Espeon Sylveon. However, it's a very bad deck against Buzzwole Pheromosa and a very significantly bad deck against Giratina Darkrai. So these are, for example, this is not the best option because it's good against one meta, but these ones will have the highest share in the tournament most likely. Not the best option, right? So that's why, okay, that deck, I don't know if I should run it. It's fun, but not the best. What else do we have, right? Then Buzzwole Pheromosa itself, if you look at it, very good against Giratina Darkrai, horrible against Espeon Sylveon for that reason. So it's also like, it's good against one, very bad against the other, which I think is quite important to note. So either if you run this deck, maybe you should have an adapted version for Espeon Sylveon specifically, but it ain't easy. But yeah, that's definitely something to look into. Charizard Sylveon is now below 50. I don't like it that much anymore. Giratina Darkrai though, if you look at the win rates, it's decently good against Espeon Sylveon, very bad against Buzzwole Pheromosa, good against Guzzlord Gunnersville, and then bad against Charizard. But this seems the most versatile one. I just don't like this deck. So that might be my bias. She's doing great, it's not that bad, she can't walk at all. She'll stay home for 3 days and hope she will get even better. That should be perfect, I think. I think that will be much better. And I think chat froze on screen, you are right. And I don't know why that happened. YouTube chat doesn't freeze that often, but now it is. Okay, there it is. Thanks for letting me know. So let's see, that is that. So I've been doing a lot of research into decks, right? And if you filter for highest win rate, you get Arceus Pichu, which has a decent amount, right? So Arceus Pichu, they have gotten few decent tournament results, as you can see. The only thing is, it's horrible against Espeon Sylveon, and it's horrible against Giratina Darkrai. It's just very good against Nagata though. Then I'm thinking, does it make sense then to run it? On the other hand, though, it has decent tournament finishes, and if you look into what did they play against, well, this one won against 1, 2, 3, 4 Giratina Darkrai's. Lost the last one though, but it won against 4 of the other ones, which is either luck or just decent. And if you look at the second one, well, they won against 1, 2, 3, 4 Sylveon Espeons. Can't be luck, right? 4 times winning. So I've looked at the deck list and like, okay, it's standard. This one has 1 silver, 1 red card, and then all the standard stuff for this deck. Whereas the other one that is also doing surprisingly well has basically the same, except for silver red, it has Guzma Mars. That's the only difference. So it's a decent deck that I might try for the tournament. Definitely a good option. The win rates are surprisingly low, but maybe they're skewed because of some bad decks being played with this. I don't know. I'm just surprised how low it is against Espeon Sylveon, but that guy that won a tournament or close to winning a tournament beat 4 or 5 of these Espeon Sylveon decks. Guzzlord, I don't know. What else do we have as high in win rate? It's Pikachu Pichu, but the count is just too low for me to trust it as of yet. Same as Savali Arceus, the count is just very low. And then you get to the other decks. I think I'm between 4 decks, right? As I mentioned. You have 2 packs, I'll open 2 Lugias, and spinning say stop. Oh, I'm sorry if I was a little bit slow on that one. 2 pokes on the decks, but let's say stop now. So you don't have to spin that much longer. And let me know what I get. I'm hoping for something good. Anyways, I will try EV I still haven't played with it, and I might get another Magby just to try this. It's just annoying I don't have that second Magby. Unless there's one in Wonder Picks now, so I might check Wonder Picks. I don't have packs to open, sadly. And new set trailer coming soon, I guess. It was in the playlist and then was removed again, so who knows when it will arrive, but that's good news as well. Ooh, Kangaskhan that I don't have. I can try that. There's an elemental switch here I could try for, to be honest, as I don't have the second one and I can save some pack points. On the other hand, how many pack points do I have even? I have no clue. Let's see. I have 665. I don't care about the full arts too much, so I could get another Magpie, you know. It's 70 points for a Magpie. Oh no, it's 150 points for a Magpie, isn't it? That's quite a bit. I just need a second Magpie. I would love to try the deck. I think we might have to go for it, you know. We'll see. Let's try a little bit of Espeon Sylveon first. Okay, you got a Pinsir, a Charm, Ambipom, Corphish, and Scissor. Nothing new. Ooh, okay, that's a little bit of a shitty pack, you know. Can't lie. Alright, but let's try out this Espeon Sylveon deck. I have no clue how it works. I mean, before I played against it, but I've never played with it, so I'm kind of curious how it goes. And I need some good experience with this for the tournament. I know the tournament is still more than a week away. But you know, the earliest I think about this, the better. Let's see. Yeah. Against Scourge. You're spinning a second one? Let's say stop, but forward still. But open the pack from the right side. So you swipe right to left instead of left to right. Let's see what you get. Ooh, it's a Buzzwole deck, so good. We can practice this. That's important. Alright, they are gonna run Research, okay. Buzzwole's my fave. Oh, and then you're from a later generation than I am, because it's not my fave. Unless you mean the deck. The deck is good. The deck is 100% good. Okay, the issue here though is a little bit is that they're gonna hit my bench, but that's fine. I get a free KO if they do that. Oh, it's just I only have Espeon, but it's fine because I can find a friend. We find a friend here, and we might Mars early because they have 4 cards. Just get rid of it. This time we got a Vulpix, Gramble, Slowpoke, Natu, and Fortress. Nothing again. Ooh, that's not the greatest pack here. 100% right. Alright, we get Sylveon, which is perfect. Sylveon goes on this. Why don't see any Peacoms? Because surprisingly, none of the top decks run Peacoms. And I'm also surprised, you know? Yeah, Peacom's an important card, you know, important card. Ooh, 2020, yeah, okay, so we go for this one. And then we get the other one as well, okay. What I do here is this becomes a Sylveon. No, actually, that becomes a regular Espeon. Because then it's less at risk of a Cyrus, but annoyance. Let's evolve this one first. That's step 1. I assume I will get a... maybe I should evolve this one actually. Oh, too late. Okay, not what I was hoping for. Not what I was hoping for at all. Let's do this. That's why I'm good. I'm learning this deck now a little bit before I make more of these mistakes in the tournament. Okay, there's the Espeon EX. Took a little bit. Issue is now we're down to 130. 130 is okay. As long as we're out of range of a Buzzwole, we are fine. I'm playing your deck in ranked. I need 135 points away from Maspo, so half away. Oh, that is super nice. Ooh, that was my voice crack. That's amazing. Then you're finally there, and then you can take a rest. Alright, let's go from Psychic Healing. I have to heal Espeon. I kind of want to heal Sylveon as well, but that's later. This deck can run a red, so let's do this as well. And let's see if they have Lusamine or not. I assume they have Lusamine. Let's find maybe in this deck a Instead of Mars, still a silver would be nicer, perhaps. I don't know. Alright, Super Psyball, let's do it. Bang. 1 point in. Now we just get the need to KO the thingy. Let's go, Buzzwole. Lucario's favorite. Alright, so they have Lucamine, that's clear. They hit me for 120. I hit back for 80 and I can heal this one. And then if they Erica, they go back to 110. Leaf Cape, I have Guzma. Hoping for Leaf Cape, no. Okay, we have Cyrus, which is perfect for us. Ooh, what do we do here? So at least I can also hit, I just realized, also for 60 using Espeon. Which is also not bad, right? Okay, we definitely hit it. What do we heal though? Do we heal the Sylveon or do we heal the Espeon? I think we definitely heal the Espeon. The Sylveon. If we do this, we can hit for 90 instead, maybe? Should hit for 90? I know this will go down by Cortana, but we have a Cyrus. Or I can heal so Cortana doesn't KO it. Maybe that's slightly better. But then I should have healed the Espeon. It's fine, whatever. Research here as well. Another Espeon and another Sylveon. Great. Let's just attack before my turn runs out. And I know I should have placed it down, but I was a bit scared of my turn running out. So then we just don't evolve. Because I know a Mars is gonna come in. Or that card. It is what it is. At least we keep the Sylveon. Right, there's the Leaf Cape. Then there's Erica as well. The Leaf Cape brings it down to 110. The issue is they have the red as well. Now they're gonna do the little wiggle around. That's why I've learned as well. Don't use too many full arts in your deck. I know Espeon has full art, but I don't have that many regular Espeons. It takes more time. You don't want your turn to run out, so the more you can avoid it, the better. Alright, down goes our Espeon. And then we can put in another Espeon. Good luck, thank you. I'm practicing a lot here, so that's always nice. The tournament is not anywhere near soon. Is that the correct word? Yes, that's the correct word. Ooh, I could do 100 damage here with Guzma. Ooh, if I just... Okay. It's close, but not close enough, so then I will have to Espeon it. And we Guzma here. I don't have to heal anything. And then we go for Subside. But how have you been, Danny? Have you packed anything exciting? You won? Nice! So now you're getting closer and closer. Okay, in comes Cortana. And that's the issue with Dave, when play a full bench. Now you're also stuck, right? So you can't attack with anything else, really. Except for Cortana. In comes Cortana, Erica again, but now goes exactly 80. Unless I have another Leaf Cape, I should be good. No Mars, okay, we win. Okay, we won the first time playing this deck, so that's good news. Very decent deck, though, honestly. I'm finally playing with it. Oh, I can see why people play this. So let's play a few more battles with this, just to see how it goes. It's also, I want to play a mirror match with this, right? To experience how that goes. And I'm still very far away from top 10k. So far away. Alright, next battle. Let's see how this one will go. Karokan. Alright, I'm going first this time. Question, I'm second, I have Darker and Pichu spoken. Which would I start? I would start Pichu first still. And that means in turn 2 you can attack with Darker already. So definitely start with Pichu. Because then you put your energy on Darkrai, then Pichu puts 1 extra on it, and then you have free energy in the second turn, and then you can immediately attack with it, right? Which is perfect. My whole one is Pichu, Research, Silver, Professor, Darkrai, and Leaf. Yeah, start with Pichu. And use either Research or Silver turn 1. Maybe Silver would be better, to be honest. You don't need to research it, right? So that's why. Alright, let's do this. Now, here's the thing, right? Now we're playing first. I need to experience a little bit how that goes playing first. There's Charmander. Okay, so this is Sylveon. No, this is a Flareon as well. I'm a bit confused by this one. We do have Mars here, which is actually perfect. Let's do that. Thank God they patched up waiting a start and automatically started. Good, yeah, that's much better. Didn't think Espeon was going to be better. I don't think anyone really did, to be honest, you know. I don't think anyone did. Oh, I see a great line here. If I evolve... Oh, so we need 2 energy to attack, not 1. Never mind. So I can hit for 20. Or I take the hit. I think that might be better, you know. Just take the hit. I can heal. They can't do too much. Flareon doesn't do that, unless it's the other Flareon on 40 damage is it. And then I want to evolve one of them to Espeon, I think. And leave the other one open. Let's see. But yeah, Espeon is a surprise one, honestly. But I'm so excited for the next set then. So it will be Suicune EX, Raikou EX, and Entei EX, which is insane. And then we've seen most likely maybe Poliwrath or Poliwrath EX might be in there, is my guess. We saw some skip blooms on the thingy. Milotic will be in, so Phoebus and Milotic will be in. That's fun. So a lot of water support in that one. So water might be coming back, you know, next set. And I think there's also there's another Pokemon. It was Poliwag. No, okay, that was it. Yeah. Alright, nice. What we do here now is we Sabrina and get some nice early damage on a Charizard. I'm so surprised they put extra energy on there, but I guess it kind of makes sense. So we do this, hit it for 80. Then next turn we can Guzma as well. Did you see the Pokemon reveal earlier today? Do you mean the new Mega Pokemon? Because that one I did see, yes. The Mega Victory Bell. I think it's quite a cool one. Compared to Mega Dragonite, I like it much more, I'll be honest. Ooh, that's a lot of energy. We are in a little bit of a pickle, but also not too much. Let's research here, because I can do 80 damage with regular Espeon. Yes, I love him. Oh, me too. I think he's so goofy, exactly. That is exactly my opinion as well. It's such a funny one. I think they did really well on that design, to be honest. And I love these more goofy megas. Of course, you have your cool, exciting megas, but the goofy megas are also very, very important, in my opinion. Alright, let's do a massive 120 damage here using regular Espeon. Down to 60. And there is their Sylveon. Okay. We do have Cyrus as well, so we can definitely get rid of the Charizard as soon as we want. The issue is we have used Sabrina already, so I need to be careful though, a little bit. That I don't get stuck against another Charizard. So their play might be retreat here, and that means regular Espeon doesn't do too much damage. Nope, they're committing to this. Okay. fine by me. But I really wonder which other Pokemon they were going to give Megas, right? So now we've seen 2 new ones. I assume there will be a few more, right? Okay, 2 things I can do here. I can KO this using Cyrus, but I can do that at any time, right? I can also now get another 80 damage off on regular Sylveon, and then they're just stuck. So I think that's a safer play here. I don't need regular Sylveons, Sylveon EX. I will put a regular Sylveon in. Put an energy on there. I don't need this. I could Guzma here now already, so that's done. If they have another Lily, it goes at 100. But again, it can't attack now, so it's fine. So we just do this, hit for 80. Leave the Cyrus for now, we don't need it yet. Because otherwise I have a Cyrus now, and then now they had something else, and they could focus on that. Now having damage on 2, I can get at least 1 KO in now, I think, so that's why. Yeah, that's fine, right? So they do this. They really need that Charmander, I think that's what they're aiming for, but again, I KO this thing, and then they're screwed. Put simply. And they can see, alright, GG. So yeah, Charizard Sylveon, definitely not an issue with this deck, especially with regular Espeon in there. Now we see the role of regular Espeon as well, very crucial roles playing. Really strong deck. I'm gonna do at least 5 battles per deck. Let's see, so now we've done 2. But yeah, other Megas that I'm hoping to see, I don't know. I mean, of course, I'm very curious about Mega Meganium, Mega, what is it? Totodile, no, Mega Relegator, I think, right? And Mega Typhlosion, right? That's the Stardust, right? Or am I stupid? No, it's not the Stardust. The Stardust is Mega Meganium, and then it's Snivy and... So it's Mega Superior? Am I stupid? No, I'm stupid now. What is it? It's Chikorita, Tepig, and a water one. I can't remember the water one. What's the water one again? What's the water starter for ZA? Mega Meganium, Mega Embor. Is it Totodile? So it's Mega Relegator, right? Is that what it is? I don't know anymore. Tepig, yeah. And the water one? I could Mars here. So this is the deck I'm playing now against. By the way, this is the deck that Espeon has the worst win rate against. So this is very good for us to learn about. Ooh. Is there Mars here already? Yes, Totodile? Okay, perfect, yeah. Nice. Okay, then Mega Ferligate I'm most looking forward to, I think. Embor, I've never been a big fan of Embor, to be honest. I think no one thought about Espeon, everyone had hype on Umbreon that now no one uses. Yeah, exactly, I think you're right there. I think everyone underestimates healing as well a little bit. Okay, Cyrus, I will make this a Sylveon. We need a... regular Espeon would be best, actually, to be honest. We get another Sylveon. Then I'm gonna do it this way and hope you just don't hit the heads. But at least I can heal for the damage they do. But I need a regular Espeon. Because that does 80 damage against Boss Wall, and there's a wheel. Okay, they at least get... Okay, that's annoying. Oh... Yeah, I really don't like Incineroar either. Incineroar is fine. Tepig is Embor, right? Or you mean you don't like both? That can also be fine. I don't know. There's regular Espeon. Okay, that is what I needed before, to be honest. I can heal the damage away a little bit, but it's rough to play against this deck, you know. I just have to hope for the best here a little bit. So this does... what is this? 80 damage, so yeah. I need more than 2 hits, or I need a bag, EV bag. And Twitch is not popping up. I see. No, that's not Twitch, that's YouTube chat not popping up. Why is it? There we are. Oh, true, I got the mixed up. No, I was a bit Confused. Okay, now they hit tails. Good, good, good. That is good news. Okay, now we are able to do something. We get a research as well, which is nice. We get Sylveon and another Espeon EX. Okay, we do this. We heal. I need that Eevee bag though. And only having one Eevee bag makes this very, very rough. And if they have more heals, it's gonna be even more rough. You're probably picking Chikorita? Not Totodile. Totodile has such a cool Pokemon, you know. To be honest though, I love Totodile. I'm not a biggest fan of Renegade, but I love Totodile. Tepig, Emboar, whatever, I don't care about any of them. Okay, there's the heal, so that's a bit back, doesn't save me anymore. Yeah, we are a little bit screwed in this match, I'll be honest. I can see why this deck just doesn't perform well against the Gustlord deck. There's nothing I can do really. Can research again. Pokeball and Guzma. If they have Cyrus, they win anyways, right? So doesn't help me too much. Yeah, it's GG. Unless they Sabrina for whatever, unless they put something else on the bench for whatever reason, then they can have a chance. And there's a Rocky Helmet as well. Well, fair play. Oh, there is actually. Ooh, there's maybe a little. I could Sabrina, no? That's actually kind of nice. Oh, they have red. Never mind. GG. I usually find myself going with grass starters, so not sure why, but they speak to me. No, that's a fair point. I mean, I am not a Chikorita hater. I think a lot of people hate Chikorita for no reason. I know the Pokemon itself is bad. That part I have to agree with. Like, it's not a meta Pokemon. It's not that good in VGC or whatever. Like, it has no redeeming qualities as Meganium-wise. But I like the design. I like the Pokemon itself. And always in the anime, it's being super cute, like a cutesy Pokemon, which I quite like as well. But yeah, I see that. Also trying to think. But Totodile has always been one of my favorite starters. So for me, what starters do I usually pick? From Gen 1, I think I either pick Squirtle or Blast. I'm not a big Bulbasaur fan, I'll be honest. I just don't like Venusaur. Let's do this. So yeah, that was Gen 1. Gen 2 is so bad at gens. Gen 2 is the whatchamacallit? Oh, I can't think. Oh, Gen 2 is Chikorita. No, is that Gen 2? I'm confusing. So Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil, right? That's the whole bunch. I'm not the biggest Sakura fan, so that's always where I pick Totodile. Then the other one is, what is it? Torchic, Trico, Mudkip. Oh, there I like Trico and I like Mudkip. But I think I prefer Trico. It's a mix for me, I don't know, everything is always different. I don't know anything about VGC, I guess I'll take a stab at it once Pokemon Champions launches. 100%, same. I mean, I know about VGC, but I've never actively pursued it. I played some Showdown, but only random battles, never making my own teams, to be honest. Because I didn't like making a team, but I loved playing the battles, and that was fun with random battles. So I don't need to like think about making a deck and so on. I like we're playing now against a mirror match, so I'm really getting all the different options in and seeing how that goes and to learn from those. But yeah, once Champions launches, 100% will also be streamed on this YouTube channel, to be honest. When is it actually that launches? I have no clue, to be honest. Is there a date already? You lost to a Dragonite EX? That is rough. That is rough. I can imagine. Alright, let's Sylvie on this one so we don't get KO'd for no reason. Yeah, I played Showdown random battles too. It was so fun to see what team you get. Exactly, I really loved the random battle part, but I never did the other parts. That was just too complicated to me, to be honest. So what is important against a mirror match? I guess it's just Espeon, right? That's very, very important. And maybe just getting some early damage off is always good. Maybe I should have put it on there. Whatever. Too late now. We'll see. I don't think I need the other Sylveon. I think a regular Espeon or Sylveon would be good here as well. I don't think Espeon works, but Sylveon would be nice, to be honest. Eevee Bag, no point. If they have Espeon, it's going to be very annoying, but I guess it is what it is. Champions lost sometimes in 2026, no date. Okay, so that's still a bit further away, sadly. We'll see then. But yeah, definitely looking forward to that as well. Right, there's the research. So they also have a lot of cards. They do have Espeon though at the start, and that is very, very annoying for us. Because that means they get a free KO, to be honest. Because of course I can pivot, but then what? I don't know, it doesn't really help me that much. Ooh, I could Mars here, I could Guzma here. I think I just let Sylveon go down. I don't think it makes sense to save it. On the other hand though, getting an attack, if they get an attack off on this, I go down to 60. Healer go to 90, attack it, goes down to 80, they go back to 110, they attack me, yada yada, I attack them. It at least gives me more energy to play around with, but if they have Cyrus, they win. But if they get a free EX KO, it's gonna be annoying. Wouldn't this deck be really good with an X speed? I don't know. I think an X speed could be useful, isn't it? Let's do all of this. Do I have enough time? I hope I have enough time to put this on. 10, 9, 8. Let's put it on there. Alright. And turn. Let's see. Mirror matches when going first against when going second is not easy. So I'm trying to think what could make it easy. And I think an XP would definitely have helped me a little bit here. They're gonna remove Guzma, aren't they? But I do think I prefer the version of Silver instead of Mars though, maybe. So Guzma goes out. Sylveon goes down. I have an Eevee back, so I can't hit for 90 at any point, but it's also not good enough. I do have a second Espeon EX ready though. But yeah, again, any Cyrus and I'm screwed, right? So that's also a little bit annoying here. Okay, regular Espeon. This doesn't do enough damage, and it can be hit quite hard. Because how much does it do now? It does 60 now. Maybe down the line it can do 80 or 100. It is better, but I think Espeon EX is then even better, where I could heal twice in one turn potentially as well, right? So I can double heal if needed. And I think that is more important. So let's do this. 80 damage, they go down to 80, they heal to 110. They hit me for 80. But I can heal more, right? So I think the switch into this and then heal, because I don't need additional energy right now. But having 60 heals is better. Okay, another Espeon EX, they're doing the same thing, right? It's the switch into switch, yeah. And I will have to do the same thing, and it's gonna be a long battle. Because you do 80 and you for 60. And that's just a pain. I do get Cape as well, which is nice. So let's put that on. This one? Oh, let's heal first. Let's get that over with. Go to 90. And go back to 120. This is gonna be a long battle. 80. melee damage hit. Let's also put the cape on that one. We have an Eevee back, we could use it any moment if needed. For now, it's fine to not do that. I do realize though, if they Cyrus this one in, it's actually annoying. But if they Cyrus it in, I can KO this. Well, no. But we'll see. Because Cyrusing in the weaker one, actually maybe I should have done that. I should have done that. Because that means they have to stay in with that one for an extra turn. But let's do it on the one that doesn't have a cape. I think that's better. So they go back to 120. And then I put it in and hit it again. And then they have to stay in because they lost energy. They can't pivot out because otherwise they have no energy on it. So they Guzma as well. Means no Cyrus though, that's good. It's a funny battle, that's for sure. Peacons just won me a game and gave me Savani when I need it. Oh, that's huge. That is massive. That is massive. Peacons never fails you, honestly. Alright, they heal again. So I'm thinking, right? I Cyrus it in. Cyrus it in, I hit it, it goes down to 40, and they have to stay in. If they pivot out, then they can't do the heal switch anymore. So I think it makes sense. Let's see if it does. We need to try it. Again, these are just practice games, you know? We need to try these things, see how it goes, see how it works. Oh, actually, no, that doesn't make sense. You can just put energy in a retreat. No, that's just stupid. Whatever. I just realized that my thinking didn't make any sense. But it's okay. We'll make it work. But as long as we focus on one Espeon, I think it's better doing the switching to win. Is it? I don't know. You should already have 2 points and I don't. So they heal, go to 70. Then they heal again, go to 100. Gonna drag out for so long. Yeah. I need Guzma back, which is soon though, that's good. Because now this one is in range soon. This deck needs a red. This deck needs so many things to make it better, to be honest. I think a red over Guzma for mirror matches. They have silvered me and they've Guzma me, so I don't think they have a Mars anymore. There's my Guzma, that's good. We heal here. Oh, they have an Eevee back though still, right? An Eevee back can save them for another turn. Right, we heal again. Go back to 100. Okay, I think a red would be really good in this deck, now thinking about it. Red will be really, really important. Eevee back can heal everything, so that's nice. I will definitely use that down the line. And they will use it now, I guess. No, not now. The turn after. I mean, you could use it now already, to be honest. You know you will need it. There's the Eevee bag heal. Oh, they go for the damage. Okay, I haven't played against... Do they have a red then? Ah, Sylveon, isn't it? Yeah, okay. We're learning how this goes, you know? So I go down. Interesting. They didn't need the Eevee back though, but fair. So Sylveon is important here, where it could do a lot, but if you already one Pokemon down, it becomes tricky. Pico saved you again? That's quite good. Honestly, I think if you name yourself after a card, that should always help you, you know? Can never kill you again. Alright, let's do this again. And after, I think I want to try the Pichu Arceus deck. Let's see how that goes. And that could also be a video at the same time as well. Alright, Jody. Let's see what you have. It's a dark deck, so this could be Darkrai. Going second, I definitely want to use that one first. EV box player just gay now. I'm just practicing for a tournament, you know. EV players are everywhere. It is what it is. You can't beat them, join them. But yeah, I definitely agree that there's a lot more fun decks out there. Right, Poison Barb, Giratina, I use Find a Friend, I hit for 80, I can Sabrina as well if I don't want to hit that one, that's nice. I have a cape which I will put on here, because that will be the Espeon, the backline will be Eevee, will be Sylveon. Find a Friend, let's do it. Regular Sylveon, alright, that's good. I'll take it. So I think the mistake in the last game, right, is that I don't need double Sylveon EX for that one. I think only one would have been fine. On the other hand, I had a tricky start. Alright. PPP. Also, I was going second, sadly. Let's do this. We do this. Ooh, regular Espen is nice. Okay, that will 100% take. So I hit now for 80, and then they hit me for 130, 140, 150, no, and then I get myself KO'd. So I Sabrina here. Other gear goes in, that's great. At least I don't get poisoned, so that's perfect. Pico saved you, but still lost because of Lusamine on Guzzlord. Yeah, the Lusamine on the Guzz is tricky. You can do everything perfectly, but I can still take you out completely. Honestly, this deck needs a red. Ooh, I can do 100 damage now, which is actually pretty insane. Let's do that. On the other hand though, I can do that next turn maybe a bit better. I do want to use a Sylveon though, but I hit it for one more. But they could retreat next turn and put in that one. Do 100 damage. If I had a red only instead of an Eevee bag would be better now. Or hit for 80, they pivot into this. Attack me for 130, I can down to 30, I can then heal and then survive a little bit longer. Yeah, that's better in the end then I guess. Alright, let's do that. And then we just wait for the Cyrus game here. There's Darkrai. Ooh, okay, that changed. Oh, but it's dark. They're running mixed energy, just realized. Took me this long to realize that. Interesting, so they don't get guaranteed energy on Darkrai, but they get more faster start with Gira. And I can see the appeal there. Ooh, Guzma's rough, okay. We'll see. They hit for 130. I do get a Cyrus here though. Well, let's at least heal. Heal is step 1. Heal, if I hit it I get 20... That's fine, right? Eevee Bag doesn't help me. I can hit for 90, but it doesn't really save me that much. I can Cyrus this one and get the KO, but then what? I prefer to KO this. That one is not a threat at all. Mars doesn't work me do me any favors here. I could let regular Espeon go down instead. I can hit for 80, same damage. They need to waste a Cyrus. I think that's definitely better, and I can save my healing for Pokemon as well. So let's do that. We hit for 80 here. I'm not gonna use supporter yet. The Cyrus will be the clutch one here. The same, they're only getting Psychic Energy, so don't have to worry about Darkrai or Nihilego getting up running anytime soon, and that's sort of their issue here a little bit. Right, V-Search, meaning no Cyrus, that's good. So we get a KO here most likely. I doubt they're gonna pivot into Darkrai. I mean, they could, but I don't think they will. Exactly. Okay, they go for the KO. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I put in Sylveon here. I get a Guzma. Oh, that would... Okay, if I knew I had get a Guzma before, that would have been a different story, then I would have put Espeon in. Right, down goes Gira 1. Then Darkrai comes in. Dark Energy goes on there, but then I have Cyrus to hopefully clutch it. Ah, I should have maybe used Eevee back, because now they're gonna Mars me. There's another Darkrai. There's Mars, exactly. I should have used Eevee bag then maybe. It is what it is. Eevee bag is back. Okay. Nice. You can't pass 3050 elo? No, I can imagine it's rough to pass that point, right? It's definitely not easy. Another Espeon. Alright. What I could do here is I attack for 70. Then I get poisoned. There's a Nihilego, so I get onto 100, then they KO me. If I Eevee bag here, I go down to 120, they hit for 100, and they KO me afterwards. I can't attack, basically, is what I'm saying here. The fact that I can't attack is very annoying. I'm so bad. You're not bad, you're just unlucky here, it's fine. It's not easy, this game, sometimes, you know? It's definitely not easy. If they Cyrus here or they win. If I misplay here, I should have put the Espeon in at that point, so then I would have healed a little bit more. Now I'm stuck here. I can bring it back to 90, but 90 is not enough. Should use the Eevee bag before. I can't attack, I just have to hope next turn is Cyrus. Or Sabrina, one of the two. Oh, Sabrina will use, then Cyrus. Ooh, they don't go for the attack. That is interesting, they should have attacked. Now I win, okay. Great! Perfect top clutch Yu-Gi-Oh moment here. They should have just attacked me, you know. Surprised they didn't. Or didn't it was a Psychic Energy, I didn't even realize how much energy they got. I'm not used to those decks running mixed energy. That doesn't make sense to me, I'll be honest. Alright, time to try another deck. And that will be that Pichu Arceus deck. And I think that could be fun. It does very bad against certain decks. I just need one more elemental switch. And it is important in a deck to have elemental switches. So let me buy one if I can't find a Wonder Pick one. If I see one in Wonder Pick, I might go for it and see. If it loads, please. Hello, game. There we go. Chansey pick, I don't want that. There's a Poliwhirl which I'm still missing. There's a Zatu which I'm still missing, which I would love to pick as well for. Kangaskhan which I'm missing. Oh, that's okay. There is one. I could try it, you know. But should I is the question. I already have 4 Emperors. 6 of Heatmore. 5 Sneasels. You know what? Let me just do it. We'll see. It's here. I just know it. Easy. Easy elemental switch. Easy elemental switch. Okay. I don't know how I did this, but I will take it. Am I the only one to collect Chansey cards and give them a flare? Probably not the only one, but there's not many that do that now. That I can guarantee you. I don't want to waste Wonder Pig energy on those, if I can avoid it. If I don't have any of them yet, then yes. Alright, let's try Pichu is God. Let me put the deck on screen so you can see what is in there. View all cards in deck. Oh, wrong button. This one, please. Yes. And then save it. And overwritten. Perfect. Is it on screen? No. Because of whatever reason. There we go. There we have it. Alright, nice. Time to power this deck. So this is a deck consisting of double Oricorio, Yo-Yo Feral. Good to see you again. Has been some time. We're just trying out a new deck here. We're preparing for the Ursiiday tournament, and now I'm trying out this Pichu Arceus deck. So this Pichu Arceus deck, 2 Oris, 2 Zeras, 2 Pichus, 2 Arceus. Straightforward there. Then there is double Pokeball double Reach, of course, 2 elemental switches to move around energy. 1.2. Pichu, Arceus, and Ori, all of them go in, and I have a silver. For me, out the red card instead give Picom. Yeah, sadly Picom is not really that useful in this deck. I'll be honest. I know Picom is such a good card. But yeah, but this deck also, funnily enough, has a Geo, right? And why am I playing as a fighting deck? From all the things I don't want to face now, it's a fighting deck. But let's see. If it can win against fighting deck, fair play. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Geo is good because you have Ori and you have Zera, which can do 50 damage. Just doing an extra 10 is amazing, but also for Arceus, doing 140 to 130 is also really, really crucial. Think of your Espeon, Sylveon, so have 140. Think of your Buzzwole, which is 140. That 10 extra damage with a Geo is really, really important. I get a Zera as well, which is very, very nice. Let's research. Actually, I kind of want a silver to see what they have, you know. What do they have in hand? They have a Sabrina, Donphan, Lucario. Okay, so they're waiting for the Donphan team, but they do have Lucario, so that's good to know. We crack the toss here, so we can do some massive damage next turn. Either they need to waste an energy, or I just bring in Zera. They could get the free KO on Pichu with Tyrogue. But I can get a free KO on them again. And they can't do anything else for the time being, so that's good. Honestly, I might just put in Arceus straight away. Because they have no energy on anything else otherwise, so I think it's fine to put an Arceus. I have a Sabrina, which I don't need to use yet. This deck is really good. I'm thinking of playing it as my second deck. I was thinking that I have my potentially first deck. We'll see. The issue is with this deck, so I've run through the numbers in the win rates and so on. This deck is very bad against the 2 of the top 3 meta decks. So it's bad against. Why did I put energy on there? I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. I was not paying attention here. That is my bad. I was not paying attention. That's whatever. Again, we're just practicing. I don't care if we're winning or losing. I'm just practicing here. They get free damage off. It is what it is. They get an energy off as well, which is very annoying. Anyways, what I was about to say before I was being stupid here. I'm so funny. Yeah, so it's very bad against Espeon Sylveon. It's very bad against Buzzwole Pheromosa. I think I think it's better against that one, and Giratina Dark is also not that strong against. It's really consistent elsewhere and otherwise. But on the other hand, there's a few decks out there that have beaten 5 Espeon Sylveons in a row and 5 Giratina Darkers in a row to win the tournament. So honestly, it's a little bit mixed, and I'm also still confused, to be honest, on what is good and what is not good. I screwed it up completely by putting energy on the wrong Pokemon. It's fine. Again, I'm not here to win, I'm here to learn. Let's put in the Pom Pom. I can hit for 60. That is not enough. I can pivot into Zera, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's GG anyways, it's fine. Whatever. But yeah, it's a really strong deck otherwise though. And that's why I'm trying a little bit to see how it goes, what are the strong suits, what are the weak suits, what I need to watch out for. I need to watch out, for example, putting energy on the wrong Pokemon. Just end it, man. Is it really bad against Buzzwole? Let me check again, right? It was bad against... So if I click Arceus Pichu win rate, it has a 40% win rate against Giratina Darkrai. It has a 34% win rate against Espeon Sylveon. And it has a 35% win rate against Buzzwole Pheromosa. So yeah, it is quite bad against Buzzwole Pheromosa apparently. You feel like it's strong? It should be, right? But apparently it isn't. And I'll show you quickly. I have it open here. So here you have the winners for Arceus Pichu. 40% Giratina Darkrai, 34 Espeon Sylveon, very good against Guzzlord and Ganadel, but 35 against Buzzwole Pheromosa, 19 wins, 34 losses. So it's not a lot of data here, but it does lose. And if you look, for example, people have done well, they lost against Guzzlord and Ganadel and Giratina Darkrai, but they won against all of Giratina Darkrai's here. So it could be that a lot of people are just playing the wrong version of the deck, right? And that skews the data a little bit. Here's what Espeon Sylveon wins, as I checked before. And here they played against... There's no Buzzwole Pheromosa they played against. That's also maybe an issue. This one maybe? Also not. So that's why there's not a lot of data on that. And so it could be a little bit skewed. But still, 35 is low. So it can't be that skewed. That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe here. No, I don't know. We'll see. Wait, let's try this again and not make mistakes this time. Alright, let's see. Next battle. Alright, we are gonna start with Zera. What am I playing against? I can't see. Fire, okay. Fire means Zera is a fine start. Put both down, put Ori down, and we'll see what happens. No Pichu room, but... Ooh, this is actually quite nice. This is the perfect start for us. There is Pichu though. It's fine, because we have Geo. I think Buzzwole's falling out of the meta a bit with Sylveon being meta now. Yeah. But on the other hand, it's still... If I look at it, right, if I click it again, where is it? Yeah, 30% against Espeon, so it's horrible against it, but it's also the one that is the most considered Giratina Darkrai. Wait, the tournament is next week? Yes, it is on the... What is it? 29 and... No, 30th of August? What was this week? I thought so as well. I thought it was this weekend initially. I think it was 24 initially. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. I can't remember. Let's see if they changed it. I don't know. But yeah, I thought so as well. But it's apparently the week after. Alright, but they put energy on that one though, sadly. But I'll still use a Geo here to get that point in. I won against Guzzler because they used all the luck before. Oh, that's nice. That's a very important win, you know. No room for Pichu, but that's fine. We get a KO here, and we can start at least doing damage on the other Incineroar when it gets there. And we have Pom Pom, so honestly, things are looking fine for this battle. There's the candy. That works, I guess. And Yono. Okay. What a beautiful Geo on screen. Oh yeah, it feels so good when you get a perfect kill with it. Like when the damage is exactly right. Oh, feels nice. But what else are you gonna run, Pharaoh? If you think this is gonna be a second deck, what is gonna be your first deck? No, I'm gonna copy it. I'm just curious. I'm just trying to think what people, trying to understand what people are thinking. Okay, we stay burned. It is what it is. That's fine. We get an elemental switch back. That is important. So we'll take that. Pichu is also back, so we have the same hand again. What I could do is I could let Zera go down, hit for another 50, and then bring in Pom Pom. Or bring in Pom Pom straight away. There's different options. Doesn't really matter that much, to be honest. Let's see if they heal or not. If they heal, I use the switch on the Ori. If they don't heal, I use the switch on Arceus. And another Tails. Oh yeah. Not so lucky this day. Not that it changes much. Unless he has something for the bench and he can pivot out, but doubt so. Let's see. Is a Lily coming in? That is my big question. If Lily yes, then Pom Pom goes in. If Lily no, Arceus comes in. They are taking their sweet time, you know. There we go. That took you some time. Alright, there is a Lily. Alright, that means Pom Pom goes in. And then we have to hope they don't have a double Sabrina. Hopefully we get another Pom Pom. That's maybe best. Was I too greedy here? Maybe. I don't know. It could be. The issue though is it can still burn Oricorio, right? So it can still burn it, which is not the best. Okay, we get a research, which is decent. Pokeball, red card. Okay, let's Pokeball here. Another Arceus. Okay, that is not really what I was hoping for, but that's fine. We switch the Zera energy onto Pom Pom, and we place down nothing. Do we red card? No, let's wait a turn with red card. And hit the 50 damage here. And now they're gonna burn it. Let's see if we can hit heads this time though. If we can get another switch though now would be nice. Because that means I can KO now. Rocky Helmet. Okay. That's okay though. We just need a switch. We get a heads. We don't get heads again. No, wow, okay. Not our day. We get a Sabrina. That is pointless. I was hoping for the other Pom Pom. Or the switch, of course. My concern is though now if they have Lily now. I could red card, but I could give it to them, and they didn't use it last turn, which I feel they would have otherwise had a research, but they did research last turn, so they could have it now. 7 in deck, 4 in hand. A red card does make sense. If I give them Lily, it's gonna be a pain. On the other hand, I'll survive. I haven't lost yet. Let's see. If I attack here, I'm gonna 10, and on the return, yeah. But then if a Lily, it's hard. Should I attack? If I attack, they go to 80. 80 plus a Lily brings it to 140. It's just out of range. And otherwise I can at least survive one more turn. I just need to hit the heads. Let's see, let's try this. Right, heads there, but that doesn't really help me that much. I need the heads on the next one. And I can see, okay, GG. They did not have the Lily, so that's good. I want to test this deck against strong meta decks. That's why I'm hoping to see an Espeon Sylveon. I hope to see I don't know, anything else. Okay, next one. Today won't be the longest stream, by the way. I can't stream for super long. I have a long day tomorrow, but I want to do a few battles of the deck at least. Let's see how that goes. Going second with a double Ori start. That is not that nice. That I don't like. Water though. So water is high EX heavy. EV start, Vaporeon. Which one? Washout Vaporeon or the other Vaporeon? I don't even know what the other one does, to be honest. Double continuous stats. I need to play against strong meta decks, not these, whatever this is, you know? Okay, we get a Zera, that is good. We get a Pokeball, hopefully that gives us maybe a Pichu Arc. Okay, Arc is also fine. We'll take the Arceus then, and energy on here, I can switch it next turn and see how that goes. Because I'm afraid of the continuous steps. Knowing my luck today, I don't know. Something shady could happen there. Alright, let's see. They didn't. It's a washout one. Okay, good to know. I do this. I switch the energy from here onto there. Who's playing Pocket these days? I don't know. This way apparently. No clue why. I will not understand. I got Sabrina here, you know, and get a nice damage off on one of them. But I kind of want to wait for Arceus to be up and running and then Sabrina. So I'll give them a turn. If I had Geo here, it would be nice. Misty on the Palkia. They hit the heads. Double. Oh my, it's one of those days. They put, yeah, that's fair on the Vaporeon. So they can put 4 energy on it now. They have an X speed as well. So Ori goes down because Surf does 6. Oh no, wait, it does 60 only. I thought it was 70. Yeah. Never mind, it does not go down yet. It's fine, I have another Ori anyways. And they cave the Palkia. Makes sense. But I'm a little bit confused because now they use their X speed, but pivoting this costs 2 energy. Help me find the logic here. Right, let's zap it. So now energy goes on there. If they KO it here, I put an Arceus, KO that thing, they still don't have enough energy. I mean, they can slash, but ooh, maybe that's the plan, right? Then they have a Cybers opportunity to win. Yeah, maybe that wasn't the smartest play. I just realized now. Okay, good to know, good to know. We learn, we live. Silver Pichu. Don't need Pichu anymore. So now they get a hit early, and that's my problem here. I misplayed here a little bit. Because they have Cyrus and they can win with Cyrus. I guess Silver though, so we'll see if they have Cyrus or not. So I hit for nothing next turn, sadly. They slash here, bring me down to 130. I have an elemental switch, perfect. Then I could actually attack with the Ori. The Silver here to see what they have. I can't pass, I'll try tomorrow maybe. Do you recommend some decks that are not meta? Honestly, this one that I have now. Maybe try that one. Not meta yet in a sense, so it could be good. Alright, let's zap it. If they get Cyrus back though, it's gonna be so... Oh, they do get it back. Come on! Hey, I misplayed this, I know, but still, come on! I'm too greedy to finish it off early, that's what I realized with this deck. It's not too... It's aggressive, but not super aggressive, right? Alright. I need to lock in for this, you know? Other decks that are not meta that you could try. I mean, you could try the Flareon EV deck. Just Flareon, just EV. So double Flareon, and maybe Sylveon. One Sylveon, double Flareon EX, double normal Flareon, but then the Genetic Apex version. It's becoming meta, but it's not meta yet. Definitely you could try. That's also another deck I want to try as well, so let's see. Just whatever you do, don't play Macargo. I think that's solid advice, yeah, don't play Macargo. Anything else, you'll be fine. Alright, Pichu versus Lantern Pichu. Ooh, okay. Lantern Pichu. Why am I playing against all these random decks, you know? I want to try this against meta decks, but I'm not playing against those. But so far, I'm not misplaying as well, to be honest. So I could have won the first one, and I could have won the second one. I misplayed both. But again, that's why we're trying out these decks, so we learn from those. And whenever the situation arises again, I know what not to do or what to do. Alright, Crackly Toss comes in. They put it on the Raikou, okay. It's an Oricorio killer, so I get it. We do get a Zera as well. Let's Pokeball first. Another Pom-Pom. Okay, but we don't need a Pom-Pom yet. Energy in this case I will put on here. Same as the Pichu energy. And then I could switch in this energy to a Pom-Pom if needed, depending on what they attack me with here. So I assume it's the Raikou that comes in. And then I will put an Arceus, get a kill nice and easily. Then they are gonna put in Pom-Pom. But they have no energy for it. Ooh, there's the Lantern though. Maybe they're just gonna Pichu again on the Lantern. That is maybe the smarter play for them, to be honest, you know? Yeah, I figured. That is a smarter play, so then I put in Zera instead. Zera gets a Pichu KO, then they KO Zera, that's fine. I get a Silver here, let's use that immediately. Switch to Coco and Pikachu. Oh wow, there's a lot of Pokemon in this deck. How many Eagles do you want in this deck? Lantern, Coco, and Pikachu? Wow. Oh, you think chat froze? Yes, let me fix it. Bang. There we go again. I have no word for Macargo. I have one Pokemon, he hit only Macargo. Macargo, of course, never hit himself. That's funny. What are your opponents playing, lol? I haven't seen Lantern in my life. I know, but then imagine Lantern, Pikachu, and Tapu. It's I don't know what is this. This is the electric trainer. I don't know. This is Lieutenant Surge on steroids. That's what it is. Lieutenant Steroid. That's a people I'm playing against. I don't know what's going on. And surprisingly, I've lost both of them as well that I played before. In comes Lantern. They have to switch, we know. So this will do whatever. I'm fine if it gets KO'd. There's the Pika EX. Go away, bot, I don't want you. It last day, so people are just playing, not going for top 10k. No, exactly. Okay, I'm confused. What? How do I play against this, actually, to be honest? Confused means you can still retreat, right? Or no, I forgot what confusion even does to be honest. I never see it. I can still retreat, okay. As long as I don't get paralyzed, it's fine. If I get paralyzed, it gets tricky. But I could pivot here now, put an Arceus and get a massive 130 off. But I need to wait for the Cyrus hit, so maybe it's better to just put in a Pom-Pom now. Get a guaranteed 50 damage. How comes you're playing with Geo, not Web? Because I think Geo in this deck is more important, where it can... Ori does 50, Zera does 50, it's a lot of 60 HP Pokemon, all the Eevees are 60 HP. Getting a nice KO is super nice there, and also at the same time Arceus does 130. Hitting for 140 is most often against the Buzzwoles, the Espeons and so on good enough. Just not against Gira and a few of these, but most of the common EXs now have around 140 HP. So that's why Geo is a bit better, and I basically copied this deck from people that won with this deck in tournaments, right? So it's not like my own original deck or anything. Ori versus Ori. They hit me for 50, that's fine. I just need a Cyrus and I win. Ah, speaking of the devil, come on in. So that's why Geo is better in my opinion. But yeah, at least we win this one against this random deck. Be back in a bit, perfect. Hey, that's a nice win, we'll take it. Alright, let's see what we play against next. Is it gonna be another random deck? I just want to play against something strong. I don't know, no one ever asked for that, but I need to. I need to test this on strong decks. I need to test this on Espeon Silver, I need to test this on Giratina Darkrai, I need to test this on, whatchamacallit. Actually, if this is... No. Oh yeah, there we have it. That's a good deck. We get the Zera start. And let's see, it's Gear Darkrai. It's Snorlax. It's a Snorlax Darkrai one. Okay, fair. It's not a bad deck, it's just not a great deck. And Ori basically destroys the whole deck unless they have Kamal already. Which most often they don't. Sabrina, Pichu as well. Okay. I know putting in the Arc is a little bit risky, but I will do it still. And I can't put in a Pichu next turn. Or I do it now, because they are slow. So honestly, I have time with Pichu to get more energy up and running for Arceus sooner. I can do 50 or I can do 130 even earlier. Or reroll, exactly, yeah. I should maybe not close everything else down, but I should be okay, I think. Ooh, we have a red card, but they haven't placed anything else. I kind of don't want to use it. Do I put in Pichu so I have double energy here and then I can attack for 130 the turn after? Yes, that's what we do. Because they are slow, so we need to take advantage of it. Let's research as well. I know they could red card me, it is what it is, but I didn't do it last turn, so I think it's fine. mean, I could red card them now, to be honest. I think I should now. And Crackly Toss here. On the Arceus, and then next time we can do 130. And the same that they can't do anything yet. Oh yeah, they had a research now, so they go back to the same amount of cards as before, but at least they wasted research. They have a Rocky Helmet. That is okay. 2 Ori's GG, exactly, yes. The double Ori makes things a lot easier. I fully agree. I think we're gonna Sabrina here though. If I had Geo now as well, it doesn't work with Geo and Thingy, but yeah. We Sabrina, we avoid the Rocky Helmet, we damage that one significantly. We have double Ori, so it's fine as well. Let's see if they put it back. Because they might have a leaf. If they wasted leaf now, it's fine by me. Lyra. Hi, Lyra source, of course, yeah. Never mind. So they put energy on here. 20 on Arceus goes to 120. I think I just Cyrus as well, to be honest. All the energy is going on there, so... And they even put a cape on it for whatever reason. I am just gonna go straight for the Cyrus, to be honest. Get that thing out of the way. You're back. Good to have you back. Oh, sorry. Hey, let's see. What is next? Next, we are facing off against... Ooh, oh, okay. So it did get another one. No more Sabrina, no more nothing to rely on, but that's fine. Elemental switch. I'll just go for another hit. I'll silver here, see what they have in their hand. A Ilima and a Sabrina. Well, bye bye Ilima. Now your Snorlax is stuck. And they concede. Alright, GG. They got outplayed quite badly here. Let's see what is next. By the way, you still don't have Ho-Oh? Oh, that is actually sad. That is very sad. What have you been playing for the tournament? So, I'm in between 4 decks right now. Deck number 1, Espeon Sylveon. Deck number 2, Buzzwole Pheromosa. Deck number 3 is this one, or a version of course. And deck number 4 is the Flareon Eevee. So double Flareon EX, double Genic Apex Flareon, 1 Sylveon EX, and then just all your supporters and so on, whatever. That is another option as well I'm looking into. So these are the 4 decks I think I'm in between with that make the most sense. Ooh, Guzma or Cyrus. Guzma I don't care about, so Cyrus, go away. Then they have an Espeon and a Thingy Thingy, so that's good to know. I have an Arceus ready. If only I get the Thingy Thingy. Oh, maybe I should not put the other one down, whatever. If I get the switch, that would be amazing. Because they get a Pichu KO here now, which is a little bit annoying. And they get a Pichu, yeah, so the Pichu KO goes in the Thingy. So yeah, these are the 4 decks I'm in between. Because if you look at the meta, majority will run Espeon Sylveon. So I'm looking at which decks are good against those. There's not many that are always good against these, right? The best one that's most consistent, I think, if I checked, is... Wait 1 second, let me first do this. This goes in. Come on, give me switch. Ah, I need the switch here. Do they have cape? No, they didn't have cape before. The thing is, I only do 20 damage per time. On the other hand, I do need the 20 damage. But I think having the option is better. Let's do it this way. Alright, this works. Let's see. And turn. Anyways, Espeon Sylveon is really bad against, consistently bad against Guzzler Naganadel. So that is an option you can look into. It's just, Guzzler Naganadel is just bad against everything else, in my opinion. I don't know. So that is also still something you could look into, but the majority will run Espeon Sylveon, and that's something you have to take care of. So I'm thinking of making an Espeon Sylveon counter deck, basically as a start, but then also you're gonna face against Giratina Dark. So I need something that is good against the top 3 decks. At least good enough, and that is hard. Right, there's a Super Psybolt. I need an extra bench mod as well. I have an Arceus, I know. I have a Sabrina that doesn't really help me. So the thing is here, I could hit for 130 now, but then they get 80 damage off on this one. Or I hit for 50, and they go back to 140, which is also annoying. I think this is the better play. I know they have a Guzma though, so I need to watch out for that. I know there's a Guzma in hand. But I need to get this out. And I can't rely on getting Geo now. Geo would have been safer, of course, but I don't know if I get it or not. So there's Guzma. I go back to 60. What if we want this one Mewtwo EX deck, if you know what I mean? No. Would be so funny though, but no. On the other hand, I was also thinking of, by the way, Pharaoh, because you know you get this other prize, right, if you do a 1 or 20 Pokemon that they've especially selected, if you make a deck on that one. I was looking into like, can I make a funny deck there, but there's nothing that is just consistent enough for it, to be honest, and that's why like, maybe not. I am screwed. That's also what I realized now. I should not have done this way. I have to do it this way. This is the only way that would work, because they heal to 90, that's fine. Yeah, I feel like all 20 of those cards are just too bad right now. Exactly. I think the only one that might have worked, maybe Primarina can give you something. What else was there? Prim, Unknowns, yeah, nah, maybe, but not really. And the rest was just so bad. Alright, they hit for 80 unless they have the bag. No bag yet. Oh, they might heal and... the heal and switch is gonna be annoying. Never mind, it's just bag, straight up bag. Okay, then it's pretty much GG. Unless I get a elemental switch. Elemental switch and there's hope. But that's about it. I was thinking Alcremie, but yeah, Alcremie is also, yeah, exactly. It's an option, but Alright, we can still get it. Come on, switch. Pom-pom, Pokeball. No switch. Then it is over. The thing is, I want to try this player on EV thingy deck, but I don't have a second Magpie. For whatever reason, I only have one Magpie. But I need to try this one a little bit more. Only done 4 battles now. I need to get a bit more experience in with this one. So far, I don't know. It's very difficult to win with this against Espeon and Sylveon. And that's why I don't like this deck too much. And the majority will run Espeon Sylveon, so I don't think this deck is gonna be too consistent. I think definitely my second deck will be Guzzlord Nagano. That has to be the second deck, right? Should it be the first deck though, maybe? I don't know. Maybe this is a better option. I don't know, there's so many options, it's so difficult. I think I'm playing Sylveon X for sure, just trying to figure out my second deck. Yeah, exactly. I think so too. But then, how does it work in the second day? Is it you choose one of the two, or you play with both, right? I haven't really checked, to be honest, how the whole system works there. Sabrina, Lily, and Red with a Zard EX. Why do you need Red in a Zard fee? Okay. Then I want Lily out. If this gives me Arceus, I'm good. Yes, perfect. I am golden. Yeah, so for me it will be Sylveon X for sure. And then I guess as well, to be honest, it is the one that's gonna be best, you know, there's no doubt about it. Can you play Guzzlord Nagano or Flareon X that you talked about? I want to know how to play it. Yeah, I will do that, but not today, I think. I'll do it on a separate video, separate stream day. Then I cover those two. I think that's the plan. So today we do this deck and the previous deck I played. Next stream we'll do Guzzlord Nagano and Flareon. So you play with both in a best of 3 and have to win with each one. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. But then you have to think, right? Because most people will choose the counter of their counter as their second deck, I guess. So if you play Espeon Sylveon, the best counter is Guzzlord Nagano. So your second deck should be something that counters that one. That is how I'm thinking, a little bit. And I think it has to still be one of the 5 that we mentioned, right? It still has to be one of Espeon Sylveon, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Giratina Darkrai, Pichu Arceus, or Nagano Guzzlord. Or the Flareon one. Yeah, okay, 6 then maybe, but it has to be one of those. Ooh, if I get a Geo now. Because let's say you play Espeon Sylveon, then you face a Guzzlord Nagano, so you lose against that one, then you want your second deck to be... Yeah, either another mirror... Yeah, I don't know. It's tricky for sure. But are you gonna... Is there an Espeon Sylveon deck that does better against other Espeon Sylveon decks? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I think that would be the best way to go, right? If you adapt it slightly, so you're very good against mirror matches. Guzzlord Nagano you won't win against, and that's fine. But then what if you add in... I don't know. Red is nice, right? But is that good enough? I don't know, but honestly doing 20 extra damage in that deck is quite crucial sometimes, I feel like. You also think about playing with Charizard with Flareon EX and play... I don't face Oricorio. Yeah, but Oricorio is still prevalent enough, I feel like, that that's not the safest option to go for. Because if you have to, you at least have room for error. That is true. But yeah, the train you don't face Oricorio. I mean, it is valid, right? I mean, you're playing and you have to do 10 Swiss rounds, right? It's a lot of rounds. You wanna get a KO? Okay, well, here's your KO. Get a little Pichu KO. Bye bye, Peach. And now I have room for second Ori. But yeah, it's an option if you wanna just bet you don't face Ori, but honestly, you will. I don't know, I have a feeling just it will happen. And especially, I think, because Ori decks probably won't win everything, but if you lose one, you're more likely to face another one, I feel like. Poor Pichu, yeah, he got destroyed. Burned to a little tiny, whatever it is, I don't know. Back in his tiny grave. Pokemon Center won't save it. But yeah, these are a little bit the options I'm thinking about, and there's a lot of, I don't know, things that you could do there. And when I switch to win, yeah, exactly, that could have worked as well, but they conceded, which is also fine. If I played, I definitely will play it. If I played, I definitely will play Ori no Imola. Exactly, and that's what I'm thinking as well. You'll definitely will face it. For whatever reason, you will get to face it. I think Espeon Sylveon is just the best bet for your first deck for sure. How do you adapt your Espeon Sylveon to be as good as it can be is the next question, right? Do you just follow with the core of what people run? This is the worst start you can have, by the way. Solgaleo, I haven't seen that one in ages. We could silver here, but I really need a Zera for the bench. If I get Zera, it can salvage it. Nope, this is a horrible hand. Wow. I don't know what to do here. I think I just have to let this Arceus go down and focus on this one, to be honest. Let's see, I don't know. Oh my, give him Pokemon research. But yeah, it's a lot of options we have to think about. And in the end, you will never be able to correctly predict it. That's how it goes. I mean, you could run a Ganondorf Costa, but I don't know, it's just so bad against other decks. That's why, I don't know. It's like Yushings played Eevee Family and faced Ori, and I think second match, exactly. And Judy was playing Charlie X and didn't face any Orcos on one, so it's all luck. Exactly, that is the great example you give there. I faced 2 Oris. Or no, I faced, yeah, in the second match I faced an Ori immediately, and that's like stupid luck, right? Cross Bomb, Solgaleo, and Rek'Ini. Okay, I'm screwed. Have you played this like one Pikachu, one Arceus lol? No, I haven't. But I also don't see the point of it, I'll be honest. Arceus out damages HP, I can't remember though. Pikachu has more HP? Issue is which Pikachu though? It's the second one, right? Not the Genetic Apex one. Oh no, it does one. Sorry, it does out damage. Never mind. It does out damage. Ooh, then it could be interesting. Yeah. Okay, I see that. I see that. Then I think that's actually a good deal. You know. Why did it place down Pichu? But I should not place down Pichu. Oh, too late now. Whatever. Right, Pom Pom is here, but they have Magearna. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, bruv. You can use Arceus and Elemental Switch Energy to Pikachu. Yeah, exactly. I think that's honestly maybe better, you know? I think you're right. It's just the issue is they can't consistently attack with it. So if you're stuck with that one, I don't know. But Lisa or Tweakles is better. Alright, the issue is Magearna here. Yeah, I can't win this. There's no point in finishing this, to be honest. Pikachu could be a better addition, you know, to this deck. Oh, yeah, GG. Just win it. It's fine. Good destroyed by Sogoleo. I had a horrible start here. Someone won recently with a tournament. Won with it recently in a tournament. Speaking. Let me see which one. I assume it's this deck then. Best finishes. Second place is no. First place, this one? No. Unless it doesn't fall under this meta. Decks. Let me share my screen again so you can see it, what I'm doing. So it's not in this one, because everything that won recently here doesn't have it. So is it a separate meta? This one, perhaps? No, press the wrong button. Where is it? This one. Didn't win anything though. Is that what it is? No, this is different again. Do you remember which tournament? How does it pop up then? I'm trying to think. Is it Pikachu Arceus or something? Pikachu double Coco. No, it doesn't pop up that way. Which tournament is this? which? It has to be one of these then, right? Find it. Okay. It was yesterday the Pocket Lagoon. Okay, let me see it that way then. Tournaments, yesterday, Pocket Lagoon Blitz. Wait, but Pikachu didn't win? Where's Pika? I don't see a Pika. It's this guy that won. Nightbox. Ah, okay, sorry. There was Arceus Ori, yeah, but might be that's in there, yeah, perhaps. This Pocket Lagoon. Yeah, here we go. Pikachu Arceus. So it's double P, double V. Yeah, so it splits these two. Silver and red. Okay, so this is a red, no Geo. Sabrina, Cyrus, Guzma, Poké's, XP, Giant Cape, Electrical Cord. That is such a random thingy. Let's see this in image. It's better for my brain. Double Pichu, double Ori, Zera, one Pika, one Arceus. Then a double Research and a Silver. A red and a Sabrina. Cyrus, Guzma. Okay. I mean, I see the point of a cord, right? Because cord is a bit more important here. They are removing no elemental switches in this one, though. No elemental switches, though. So that one makes it a little bit more tricky, in my opinion. Less consistent. I don't know. I know you can only see half of it, sorry. I can't move it. You have to deal with it, I'm sorry. Anyways, the Cyrus and Arceus behind it, behind my face and behind chat. I don't know if I like it, I'll be honest. It's doesn't feel consistent. I don't know. I will try it though. We'll definitely try it and see how it goes. It's good to know about it. I'll definitely keep that in mind. What other big tournaments have been won? What has been 232 Juice Popsy? That was the Giratina Darkrai. Arceus Pichu second though. That's the one I'm playing now, basically. And that's the Lagoon one, yeah. And this one was won by Silvally Zeraora. 2 type null, 2 Silvally, 2 Zera. How does this win? No clue. Alright, let's do one more battle. And then I think I'm calling a little bit. Let's see. Blue Jew. Okay. Let's see. We're going first. I think start with Pichu, I'm happy. So Arceus again, I'm crying. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like you're not giving this deck enough credit. It might be, honestly, I'm not an expert here. I might be completely wrong. And I'm not saying I am the expert and know everything. So my opinion, don't take it as the truth, you know? I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I will try it though. I will definitely try it. I feel like it's a better matchup against a meta than you're giving credit for. Probably. I think you might be understand right there. I'm not good at deck building. I'll be honest there. It's not my strong suit. Can I see it's DL? Why am I playing this DL? What is this? Why am I playing the most random deck suit today, by the way? Let's remove this. I don't know. Shadow's frozen. Sorry, it's because I'm in that other one. Here we go. Should be unfrozen. Let's place Ori down. Let's cape the Arceus, and that's it. But yeah, I think the Pika is very good, but I'm wondering if that format is better than if you run the format you have now and just replace one Arceus with Pika. Is Elemental Switch more important than Cord, is what I'm basically asking. And is Red and Geo, okay, either or, it's fine, I understand both. Elemental Switch, perfect, and a Geo. I am happy there. They are gonna get some electric steel energy going, which is a little bit more annoying. If I had red, you're right. If I had red here, I would have KO'd it. So maybe you're right, red is better than Geo. Just more those early KOs are something that's very crucial as well. I think it's an argument for Switch and Cord. I agree. I think one of each would be good. This depends on your playstyle. I fully agree. It's just a Cord means you will have to let something go down, but that's fine as well. The issue is though, because in the deck you run Pichu, you can let something else go down. That is fine, you're right. No, it's definitely an option. I think one of each might be good. That's a fair point. What do I place down? Pichu or Zera? Pichu. In comes their Arceus, yeah. I've misplayed it a little bit. And they read. Okay. I need my other Ori. That's basically what's gonna happen now. If I get my other Ori, I might be good still. Cyrus, that's not another Ori. That's Sabrina to win some time. The red value, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think you're right on that point. That okay, if you don't get the KO early on a small Pokemon, it's fine. You can still win if you have red. But the other way around doesn't work that way. So that's why I think maybe you're right. Red is better than Geo. That's why we're running tests. All these tests are good. Alright, let's zap it. Red is my favorite trainer right now. I think it always gets value. That is very true. It does always have value, but then I think you don't need Guzma as well. I don't know, is Guzma and Red too much? So I think of then removing the Guzma in this deck for a silver. No, I already have silver in this deck. I don't know. Because I don't think you need red and Guzma. But then Guzma is good against when you play against a Super Guillotine and Dark Ray and they have Rocky Helmets left for instance, and you need your Ori to attack. Arguments to be made for all of them, to be honest. Arguments to be made for all of them. So now you have a Pico Glazer and a Red Glazer, yes. There, if you change your icon to a oh god, I can't think of, to red. Wow, my brain. I need my other Ori. Where's my other Ori? Come on, Ori. You know, here, Geo would have been good. Oh, this Sabrina. Okay, there it is. GG. I was waiting for it. Maybe I should have put an Arceus. No, but if I put an Arceus, I could never have Ori anymore, so that's also a problem. And like the size I'm in. Alright, I'm calling it here a little bit. I'm gonna open Wonder Pigs maybe, if I have one. But it was a good session. I learned a lot. I think thanks Pharaoh and thanks Masich for supporting me here. Stinks if you had a Pico, you could have had Ori. It's so true though. I can't deny that logic. That logic is 100% true. But I really support you. I'm really happy you supported me in this thinking session. I think it's we got some nice info here, and hopefully also for you, Pearl, helps in thinking what you're gonna run. Definitely some fun option. But now I'm thinking though, because if it's the 30th of August, when does the new set release? Is the new set allowed for the tournament then? This is Zatu though. I kind of want to try the Zatu. I still don't have a Zatu. I kind of want a Zatu. Alright, chat. Let me know. Message, Peril, which position is Zatu? I need that. I need the Zatu. So let me know. Where is it? Top left, bottom right, whatever. Anywhere. Whoever says something first, I'll just go for it. I'm gonna shoot for it, and that's it. They said at the start of poll. Top left classic. Top right. I hate this game sometimes. Thank you, Homer. It is what it is. You're a mix of Sherlock Holmes and Homer Simpson, basically. Hey, that was good. We learned. Let's get my nice little thanks tickets thingies. Yes, perfect. And then I don't know when I'll stream again. Is there a tournament this weekend? I think so, right? Or, I mean, there's probably something. But is there something good this weekend? That is more my question now. There's no Ursiiday tournament this weekend, right? There's a Zatami one actually that could be funny on the 22nd. That is, oh, that's tomorrow already. Open format, meaning anything goes? Yeah, okay. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know, I can't plan it. It's a bit tricky this weekend on what to do, what not to do. I don't think I'll do something this weekend. Maybe Sunday, I might stream on Sunday, if anything. We doing fortunes or what? I don't have packs. I misplanned it for today, I'll be honest. I should have kept a few packs for the opening today. I didn't do that, I should have done that. That's my bad. So I have to disappoint you guys and not do packs this time. My fortune, I don't know, today's been messy for me. And you can see maybe in my thinking, I made a lot of mistakes in playing today as well. So I think that's maybe the issue here. So I have to apologize here. I'm very, very sorry. I was not prepared today properly. And I made mistakes in the games and I feel bad about it. And no packs ready. But we'll see next time. Pharaoh, if you're here, you are guaranteed a fortune. And same for you, Masit. You get priority. And I won't forget. I will remember this, so don't worry there. My luck is still over for my combat, I can imagine. Bye-bye, had a lot of fun. See you next stream, and good luck on the tournament strings. And you for... Thank you. My tournament's not this week, it's the weekend after, so it's still long, far away. from my picks it's starting to get a fortune for Pharaoh. That is also true, yeah. But that's now a bit late. But next time we can do it that way otherwise. Don't apologize, it was a nice stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I can't speak today. I don't know what's going on. I'm making weird sentences. Thank you for being here today as well. And then maybe see you Sunday streaming again. But I might make a video in between either on this deck plus the Pikachu deck. I might do the Pikachu deck off stream and then combine that in a video and see. So stay tuned for that one. Was good. And then see you. But yeah, have a good evening, night, day, whatever, morning.